Hi, my name's Aaliyah.
And my name is Tanisha, and my family comes from the Gungri people. I would like to take the time now to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land on which we meet today, the Yujaru, the Gubbi Gubbi, and the Waka Waka people.
I would also like to pay my respects to the elders past, present, and emerging.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the Australian National Anthem.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea, a land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair. Beneath our radiant Southern Cross, we'll toil with hearts and hands to make this commonwealth of ours renowned all over the land. For those who've come across the seas, we've boundless plains to share. With courage, let us all combine to advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Thank you, please be seated. Good afternoon, parents and students, and welcome to Mssc Secondary College's 9th Annual Awards Evening. Thank you to our Cantor Chorale, led by Tamara Brown and Olivia Hoyser, for the National Anthem. My name is Ezekiel, and this is Caitlin. We're the college captains for 2020, and along with Madison and Cooper, our vice captains, we will be your MCs for this evening.
Today is about celebrating the outstanding success of our fellow students during the past year and looking back on what has been a very busy and exciting year at Murrumba State Secondary College. The awards will be grouped into three main categories: Years 7 to 9, Years 10 to 11 awards, and Grade 12 awards, which will recognise the great successes and achievements of students over the past year. This section of the ceremony will celebrate our whole college awards. I would now like to invite our principal, Mr. Paul Pengelly, to the stage for his principal's address.
Invited guests, parents, students and staff, welcome to our virtual awards ceremony for 2020. And congratulations on playing your part in yet another first for Murrumba, our first ever award ceremony in a virtual format. And we dare not say it's our last. 2020 has been anything but uneventful. It has been a year that will remain firmly entrenched in our mindsets for years to come. While anyone could be forgiven for drifting off into melancholy in response to all of the restrictions and isolation associated with the global pandemic, this is really not our story, and it is not the story of 2020. The year has really been about resilience, about community, and about taking the time to think and act in ways that benefit others, not just ourselves. We have seen hardship that has impacted our community in ways that we could not have imagined prior to this year. And these hardships have indeed impacted our college community and particularly our students. The experience has been different and memorable in its own way. Not because of COVID, but because of the impact of COVID and the impact it's had in drawing out and highlighting the positive ways we can support one another when it's needed most. I encourage our students to remember the challenges of new learning modes and the hardships encountered with isolation, and remember all of the positives that emerged as a byproduct of this time. I have no doubts that we have grown stronger as a community as a direct result of the challenges faced this year. And this is the real story for 2020. And here we are today to celebrate more of the real story for 2020, all of the wonderful achievements of our Murrumba pride over the past 12 months. The students we recognise today have demonstrated resilience in the face of adversity, a genuine passion for learning, and a desire to excel. Students, you will be recognised for your individual abilities, for your application and commitment to our values, and for the way in which you approach your studies. As we commend you on your outstanding work, it is important to acknowledge and to thank the many people who have played an instrumental role in your growth and in your learning. Thank you to our amazing Murrumba teachers and our non-teaching staff, our leaders of learning, and the college executive team. Thank you to our dedicated Parents and Citizens Association and School Council. Murrumba enjoys amazing support from all levels of government. A very big thank you to the Honourable Peter Dutton, MP, Member for Dixon, to Stephen Miles, MP for Murrumba, and to our local councillor, Denise Sims. I thank you for your unwavering commitment to our college and to our community. To our local community, our employers, businesses and sponsors, I thank you for your continued support and generosity. And finally, to our parents, on behalf of students and staff, I thank you for your continued engagement in your child's education, your support of our college, and your commitment to our vision, our engaged community learning for life. On that note, allow me to congratulate our student awardees once again on your outstanding achievements. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pangeli. I would like to call up my fellow student leaders to give a year in review and SRC report.
"2020, what can we say? It's been a terrifyingly insane year and there's still 2 months to go. Unfortunately, a lot of our usual agenda couldn't go ahead. But while we're knee-deep in disappointment, it's important to not forget all the fantastic things that we did manage to achieve, all while dodging bushfires and viruses."
The immense resilience in the cultural department was astounding. Many competitions and performances were cancelled in the face of COVID, but a little virus was no match for the passion of our creative industry students. After several setbacks, the school musical, Summer of the Aliens, went ahead to put on an unprecedented production. We were still able to participate in Shakefest, Mega Jam, and online dance competitions, and despite restrictions, placing first in a multitude of categories. The choir, string ensemble, and school band, as well as all other talented musicians, never faltered in their practice, and we look forward to their performances at the end of the year, as well as an enormous shout out to Tech Crew for their efforts this year.
Even though we had to cancel cross country and athletics carnival, our house spirit and pride as a college pulled us through. To kick it off, we had the swimming carnival. There were many participants that competed in the famous house relay, which made the pool glow with house colours and passion. It was definitely one of the most memorable events yet.
After many postponements, we held a much anticipated sport challenge at the end of term 3. A day of fun games, competitive spirit, and as well as the traditional ant bed race. Once again, Burnett snatched the win for both swimming carnival and sporting challenge. This year will be always one to remember.
And for the academic year, quality over quantity appears to be the motto. With our dear friend COVID cancelling events left, right and centre, it came down to STEAM Week and the academic challenge. The first of which was a week-long extravaganza of brain-bending puzzles and activities intent on testing the college on almost everything the sciences and the arts had to offer, revolving around the theme of Deep Blue.
We also held our first ever senior science fair, featuring impressive projects integrating all the sciences, from a powerful trebuchet to a forensic murder mystery. As for the academic challenge, even a hearty rain couldn't drown the spirits of our hunt for knowledge. It ended in a nail-biting finish, with Bragg ahead of Burnett by merely 5 points. and then Doherty and Blackburn casually behind them. Lastly, in the face of an unsteady system, we'd like to wish our ATAR students good luck.
Despite the rocky start, the Student Representative Council nonetheless is proud of what we've managed to accomplish. We have contributed to several of our usual charities and organizations that we hold very close to our hearts. These include Bullying No Way Day, which we use activities to promote awareness against bullying, our annual Valentine Flowers celebrations, which we raised $350 through for cystic fibrosis, a free dress day in support of the council, which we managed to raise $1,400 through, because let's be real, everyone was enjoying being in their pajamas for class. And we also participated in the Encycle Appeal, donating essentials for those less fortunate in a time of celebrations. The SRC was enthralled with the participations, and we'd like to thank you.
Now that it's all laid out in front of us, perhaps 2020 wasn't so bad after all. There was no shortage of achievements to be proud of. Being apart brought us closer together, and being forced to stay on the ground for a while meant we had more energy to fly to higher heights. The future is murky, but one thing's for sure. Murrumba will be okay.
I'd now like to invite the Roma State Secondary College P&C Association President, Mrs. Lisa Hooton, to the stage to give the P&C Association's 2020 year in review.
My name is Lisa Hooton, and I am the current president of the P&C Association at Murrumba. This year has certainly been unprecedented and provided us with many challenges. 2020 saw the induction of an entirely new executive committee at our AGM in early March, shortly after which the ability to meet with each other, the staff, school administration and parents was lost. We did what we could to continue to manage the core function of the P&C here at Murrumba, which is the operation of our amazing canteen service. Considering the school was closed, the P&C operating profit after donations stands at just over $15,000. We have supported the Year 7 camp, school formal, graduation, and most recently World Teachers' Day. During 2020, a grant of $55,000 was successfully received and forwarded to the school to contribute to the construction of planned campus upgrades. A subcommittee was formed once meetings returned, and an additional winter uniform option was designed and approved. We hope to see this available for winter 2021. The P&C executive would like to extend thanks to the parent volunteers of the Uniform Subcommittee for all their time and effort. Finally, a full review of the accounting function of the P&C was conducted by the new executive, and new processes put into place to save both the volunteers and the P&C staff time and money. The P&C would like to extend heartfelt thanks to the staff and school community for their support throughout 2020. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Hooton. The next musical item showcases our big band led by Wes Flanagan.
Now we have a performance by our strings led by Jenny Bard. We have a dance performance by a senior dance group led by Courtney Wood.
You're up on guns, bring your friends. It's fun to lose than to pretend. She's overboard and self-assured. Oh no, I know a dirty word. Hello, 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 how low? Hello, 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 how low? Hello, 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 how low? Hello, hello, hello. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us. I've been stupid, it's dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us. I'm a ladder, I'm a ladder, I'm a ladder, I'm a
My name is Mitch, and this is Paige. We're the Year 8 and 9 leaders for 2020, and we will be your MCs for the ceremony today. Today is about celebrating the outstanding successes of our fellow students during the past year, and looking back at what has been a very busy and exciting year at Murrumba State Secondary College. The awards ceremony this year has been grouped into three main categories: Year 7 to 9 awards, Year 10 to 11 awards, and Year 12 awards. Each will recognise the great successes and achievements of students over the past year. This section of the ceremony will celebrate our Year 7 to 9 students for their outstanding achievements.
I would now like to invite the Leader of Learning for Junior Secondary, Miss Melissa Jones, and Sports Coordinator, Miss Claire Boast, to the stage to announce and present the Sports Awards for 2020.
Thank you, Paige and Mitchell. The first sports awards are the Swimming Carnival Age Champions. Please hold your applause until all the award recipients have been announced. 12 years girls, Anika Gibson. 12 years boys, Maximus Amano. 13 years girls, Caitlin Thomas. 13 years boys, Ryan Fraser. 14 years girls, Olivia Philmolter. 14 years boys, Zachary Ecker. And 15 years girls, Chloe Janes. Please join me in congratulating these students. The next awards recognise our students who have represented Metropolitan North in their sport. Please hold your applause until all of the award recipients have been announced. Dylan O'Loughlin, baseball, 12 to 14 years. Cooper Tonga, golf, 10 to 19 years. Jaya White, rugby league, 14 to 15 years. Lachlan Honza, softball, 13 to 19 years. And Mitchell Duke, swimming, 13 to 19 years. Please join me in congratulating these students.
Thank you, students, Ms Jones and Ms Boast. I would now like to invite the Dean of Students for Year 7, Ms Rosie Meikle, and Deputy Principal for Year 7, Ms Shannon Carter, to the stage to announce and present the Year 7 subject awards.
Thank you, Paige. The first of the academic awards for Year 7 are the subject awards. These awards go to the highest achieving student in each subject. Please hold your applause until all of the award recipients have been announced. The recipients of the subject awards for Year 7 are English, Natalia James. History, Mishka Sari. Geography, Brooke Kruger. Mathematics, James Fungale. Mathematics Extension and Science Extension, Lucian DeWett. Science, Talia Fredericks. Industrial Technology and Design, Isla J. Wilcock. Spanish, Sean Parfin. The Arts, Georgia Mackay. Health and Physical Education, Alia Abustar. Please join me in congratulating these students. The next awards recognise the top students in our excellence programs in Year 7. The best performing student in our Football Academy in Year 7 is James Fungale. The top student in the Engineering Excellence program in Year 7 is Tyler Swenson. The best performing students in our High Performing Music program in Year 7 are Talia Fredericks, Our next award is presented to our top student in our Spanish Immersion program. This award has kindly been donated by Griffith University School of Languages. The top student in our Year 7 Spanish Acceleration program is Leana Joshi. Thank you, students.
I would now like to invite College Principal Mr. Pengelly to the stage to present the Year 7 Scholar of the Year Award. The Year 7 Dux is awarded to the top academic student in Year 7, that is, the student who has the highest grade point average across all of their subjects. The 2020 Year 7 Dux is Kiara Tavalu.
Thank you, Ms. Carter and Ms. Meikle. I would now like to invite the Dean of Students for Year 8, Mr. Sam Weston, and Deputy Principal for Miss 8, Mrs. Megan Lang, to the stage to present the Academic Subject Awards for Year 8.
Thank you, Mitchell. It's my pleasure to present the Academic Subject Awards for Year 8. Please hold your applause until all of the award recipients have been announced. The recipients of the Subject Awards for Year 8 are English, Charlie May Sito. History, Vishwa Patel. Mathematics and Health and Physical Education, Luke Bradley. Mathematics Extension and Science Extension, Jaden Webb. Science, Kaylee Hobben. Industrial Technology and Design, AJ Anatarosa. The Arts, Olivia Brooks Morgan. Food and Nutrition, Millie Chi. Spanish and Geography, Yasmin Contreras. Please join me in congratulating these students. The next awards recognise the top students in our excellence programs in Year 8. The best performing student in our Football Academy in Year 8 is Sean Armand. The top student in the Engineering Excellence program in Year 8 is Jaden Webb. The best performing student in our high performing music program in Year 8 is Yasmin Contreras. Our next award is presented to our top student in our Spanish immersion program. This award has kindly been donated by the Griffith University School of Languages. The top student in our Year 8 Spanish immersion program is Luke Bradley. Thank you, students, and Ms. Lang. I would now like to invite College Principal Mr. Pengelly back to the stage to present the Year 8 Scholar of the Year Award. The Year 8 Dux is awarded to the top academic student in Year 8. That is the student who has the highest grade point average across all of their subjects. The 2020 Year 8 Dux is Yasmin Contreras.
I would now like to invite the Dean of Students of Year 9, Miss Bryony McKinnon, and Deputy Principal for Year 9, Mr. Alistair Watt, to the stage to present the academic awards for Year 9.
Thank you, Paige. It is my pleasure to present the Academic Student Awards for Year 9. Please hold your applause until all of the award recipients have been announced. The recipients for the Year 9 subject awards are English, Anika Knott; History and Design and Industrial Technology, Ella Barzanik; Civics and Citizenship, Desiree Cooper; Mathematics and Drama, Tahalia Kruger; Mathematics Extension, Media and Design, Summer Berger; Specialist Maths, Nina; Science, Paige Curley Hooper; Science Extension and Health and Physical Education Extension, Charlize Fredericks; Spanish, Penina Rizal; Visual Arts, Chantel Houston; and Kiana Hopkins. Visual Art Extension, Ryan Farley; Food and Nutrition, Chloe Hughes; and Danielle Hughes. Information and Communication Technology, Shivnay Sharan; please join me in congratulating these students. Entrepreneurship, Eliza Piasecki; Engineering, Ryan Eads; Music, Justin Silger; and Fashion, Lily Burrows. Please join me in congratulating these students. The next awards recognise the top students in our excellence programs in Year 9. The top student in the Engineering Excellence program for Year 9 is Charlize Fredericks. The best performing student in our Football Academy in Year 9 is Jack Ryan. The best performing student in our High Performance Music program is Georgia Bedford. Our next award is presented to our top student in our Spanish Immersion program. The award has kindly been donated by Griffith University School of Languages. The top student for our Year 9 Spanish Immersion program is Jenna Mulder. Please congratulate these students, and thank you, Mr. Watt. I would like to invite Mr. Pengelly, College Principal, back to the stage to present the Year 9 Scholar of the Year Award. The Year 9 Dux is awarded to the top academic students in Year 9. That is the student who has the highest grade point average across all of their subjects. In 2020, Year 9 Dux is being shared between two students, and they are Ali Moffat and Harvey Boyd. Please congratulate these two students.
I would now like to invite Head of School, Ms. Sharon Cordner, to announce the Junior Special Awards for this ceremony, and ask Mr. Pengelly to remain on the stage to present these awards.
Thank you, Mitch. The special awards are the pinnacle of this ceremony and represent an acknowledgement and recognition of some of our highest performing students in a number of different domains. The first special award for this ceremony is the Junior All-Rounder Award, and this prize has been kindly donated by Councillor Denise Sims, Councillor for Division 7 at Moreton Bay Regional Council. The Junior All-Rounder Award is awarded to the top student in junior secondary across cultural, academic and sporting domains. It acknowledges the students who are involved in a range of activities and pursuits across these three domains throughout the year. These students are genuinely involved in a broad range of activities. The students do not necessarily excel in any particular domain, but rather perform at a very high level across all three. Please hold your applause until all of the nominees have been announced. The finalists for the Junior Secondary All-Rounder Award are Daniela Casey Poyola, Ali Moffat, Tyler Swenson, and Emily Weeby. Please congratulate all of these students. The winner of the 2020 Junior Secondary All-Rounder Award is Emily Weeby. Please join me in congratulating all of these students. The second Junior Secondary Special Award for this ceremony is the Junior Community Spirit Award. This award and prize has been generously donated by the Kalanga Lions Club. The Junior Community Spirit Award goes to the junior student who's consistently demonstrated key community and citizenship attributes through their actions and involvement in activities and events across the college throughout the year. Please hold your applause until all of the nominees have been announced. The finalists for the Junior Community Spirit Award are Mia Filmer, Shalise Fredericks, Tahalia Kruger, and Edward Tran. Please join me in congratulating these students. The 2020 Junior Community Spirit Award goes to Edward Tran. Please join me again in congratulating all of these students. The third Junior Special Award for this ceremony is the Junior Leadership Award. This award recognises the junior student that has demonstrated outstanding leadership capabilities throughout the year. They are a role model to other students and have actively been involved in a range of college activities in a leadership capacity. They demonstrate a willingness to work with a range of students and staff across the college and are proactive in their approach. The student who has demonstrated outstanding leadership skills throughout the year and is the recipient of the 2020 Junior Leadership Award is Mitchell Wilson. The final Junior Secondary Special Award for the ceremony is the Cultural Excellence Awards, and they recognise an outstanding contribution to culture, community and the arts at Murrumba State Secondary College. This student has consistently demonstrated commitment to a wide range of cultural activities and pursuits across the year. And the winner of the 2020 Cultural Excellence Award for Junior Secondary is Maya Taylor.
This concludes the Year 7 to 9 section of our ceremony, and we would like to again acknowledge the efforts of the students this year. Thank you for joining us.
My name is Liam and this is Nihal, and we are the Year 11 leaders for 2020, and we'll be your MCs for today's ceremony. Today is about celebrating the outstanding success of our fellow students during the past year, and looking back at what has been a very busy and exciting year at Murrumba State Secondary College. The awards ceremony this year has been split into three main categories: the Year 7s to 9 awards, the Year 10-11 awards, and the Year 12 awards. Each will recognise the great successes and achievements of the students over the past year. This section of the ceremony will celebrate our Year 10 and 11 students for their outstanding achievements.
I would now like to invite Leader of Learning for HPE, Mr. Scott Forrester, and Sports Coordinator, Mrs. Claire Bose, to the stage to announce and present the Sports Awards for 2020.
Thank you, Nihal. The first Sports Awards are Swimming Carnival Age Champions. Please hold your applause until all of the award recipients have been announced. 15 years boys, Matthew Fraser. 16 years girls, Janaea Ecker. 16 years boys, Jeremy Edis. 17 years girls, Ebony Campbell. Please join me in congratulating these students. The next awards recognise our students who have represented Metropolitan North in their sport. Please hold your applause until the end and all award recipients have been announced. Madison Jones, hockey, 13 to 19 years. Matthew Fraser, swimming, 13 to 19 years. Ebony Campbell, swimming, 13 to 19 years. Molly Matthews, triathlon, 11 to 19 years. Please join me in congratulating these students. The final Sports Awards recognise a student who has represented Queensland in the 13 to 19 years hockey. Please congratulate Madison Jones.
Thank you, students, Mr. Forrester and Ms. Bose. I would now like to invite the Dean of Students for Year 10, Ms. Anna Russell, and Deputy Principal Lexi Buswell to the stage to announce and present the academic awards for Year 10.
It is with great pleasure that I announce the following subject award winners for Year 10. The recipients are, for English, History Extension, Mathematics Extension, Visual Art, Health Extension, and Legal Studies, Casey Boyd. History, Dylan Lawler. Mathematics and Spanish, Danica James. Specialist Mathematics, Madeline Armand. Science, Sakiko Nemazui. Science Extension, April Jaber. Health and Physical Education, Information and Communication Technology and Digital Solutions, Emily Teh. Digital Solutions also went to Andrew Brennan. Physical Education Extension, Madison Jones. Food and Nutrition, Ella Litt. Design, Megan McDade. Fashion, Brooke Brown. Entrepreneurship, Aidan Hackett. Design in Industrial Technology, Bailey McLennan. Engineering, Sarasini Gawasa. Dance, Jennifer McPherson. Drama, Samantha Boyce and Lauren Von Doren. Media, Milana Castrino and Ben Crooks. Music, Tiare Pau. Certificate 1 in Active Volunteering, Lily Frieswick. Please join me in congratulating these students. The next awards recognise the top students in our excellence programs in Year 10. The award for the highest performing student in the Engineering Excellence program in Year 10 is Casey Boyd. The best performing student in our Football Academy in Year 10 is James Kosh. Our next award is presented to our top student in our Spanish Immersion program. This award has been kindly donated by Griffith University School of Languages. The top student in our Year 10 Spanish Immersion program is Emily Te. The best performing student in our High Performance Music program in Year 10 is Danica James. Please join me in congratulating these students. Thank you, students and Ms. Russell. I would now like to invite Mr. Pengelly to the stage to present the Year 10 Scholar of the Year Award. The Year 10 Dux is awarded to the top academic student in Year 10. That is the student who has the highest grade point average across all of their subjects. The 2020 Year 10 Dux is Emily Te.
I would now like to invite Ms. Boswell to announce the Future Innovators and Long 10 Awards for the ceremony and invite Mr. O'Connor to present the awards.
Thank you, Neha. The Future Innovators Award is presented to the student that demonstrated innovation and learning in the fields of science, technology, engineering and maths. Being recognised as an ADF Future Innovator shows this student has what it takes to make a difference in helping shape our nation's future. The winner of the Future Innovators Award for Year 10 is Sarah Morritt. The Long 10 Award is presented to the students that has demonstrated leadership and teamwork both within both school and the broader local community. At the same time, they display strong values such as doing one's best, respect for others, and mateship, characteristics that are integral to Australian society. Our winner of the Long 10 Award for Year 10 is Orrin Hatch. Congratulations to the award winners. Please welcome our captains Caitlin and Ezekiel to the stage.
Good morning. My name is Ezekiel and I'm joined by my fellow college captain Caitlin and vice captains Madison and Cooper.
We would like to invite our college principal, Mr. Paul Pangeli, to the stage to announce and present the Murrumba State Secondary captains for 2021.
Well, we've had some exceptional leaders this year here at the college, but we're at that stage of the proceedings where it's time for our present captains to hand the mantle of leadership on to our new captains for 2021. Thank you, Ezekiel. It's my pleasure to introduce Murrumba State Secondary College's leadership team for 2021. Your college captains for next year are Liam Castle and Megan Lythel. To be joined by your college vice captains for 2021, Mr. Jordan Swartz and Maddie Laycock. Please congratulate our brand new college captains for 2021 once again. It's my great pleasure to invite our new college captains to do an acknowledgement of their selection.
I would now like to accept our 2021 captaincy on behalf of Maddie, Liam, Jordan and I. Thank you for our 2020 captains and the hard work that they put in this year, and we can't wait to follow in your footsteps. Thank you, Mr. Pangeli, Ezekiel, Caitlin, Madison and Cooper. I would now like to invite Mr. Nicholas Galt, Dean of Students for Year 11, and Ms. Lexi Buswell, Deputy Principal, to the stage to announce and present the academic awards for Year 11.
It is with great pleasure that I announce the following academic subject awards for Year 11. Please hold your applause until all of the award recipients have been announced. The recipients are English, Ty McFarland. Literature and Digital Solutions, Brodie Eaton. Essential English, Drew Lemon. General Mathematics and Design, Emily Bull. Mathematical Methods, Specialist Mathematics, Chemistry, Biology and Certificate 3 in Microbusiness Operations, Tiana McGilligan. Certificate 3 in Microbusiness Operations, Modern History and Spanish, Owen Ventry. Essential Mathematics, Dallin Johnson. Certificate 3 in Lab Skills, Caleb Sharpwick. Science in Practice, Imogen Maslin. Industrial Technology Skills, Eric Williams. Psychology, Health and Certificate 3 in Early Childhood Education and Care, Alana Gill. Physics, Nicola Horton and Damon Jones. Legal Studies and Ancient History, Amber Magnuson. Social and Community Studies and Diploma of Business, Jessica Grattan. Fashion, Shannon Marjoram. Sport and Recreation and Tourism, Lucy Capstick. Physical Education, Aditya Subedi. Certificate 3 in Information and Digital Media Technology, Ben Morgenstern. Certificate 2 in Engineering Pathways, Jess Martin. Music and Certificate 2 in Visual Arts, Caitlin Murphy. Dance, Tamsin Boylan. Drama, Megan Lythel. Film, Television and New Media, Muniz Tolibay. Certificate 2 in Hospitality, Trinity O'Connor. Please join me in congratulating these students. Thank you, students and Miss Buswell.
I would now like to invite Head of School, Mr. Rick O'Connor, and College Principal, Mr. Paul Pengelly, to the stage to announce and present the Year 11 Scholar of the Year Award.
Thank you, Megan. The Year 11 Dux is awarded to the top academic student in Year 11. The student who has the highest grade point average across their 5 best general subjects. The 2020 Year 11 Dux is Tiana McGallagher. Congratulations, Tiana.
This concludes the Year 10-11 section of our ceremony.
We would like to again acknowledge the efforts of the students this year.
Thank you for joining us.
May it be an evening star shines down upon you. May it be when darkness falls, your heart will be true. You walk a lonely road, oh how far you are from home.
Thank you to all our students for the wonderful performances. I would now like to invite Leader of Learning for HPE, Mr. Scott Forrester, and Sports Coordinator, Ms. Claire Boast, to the stage to announce and present the Swimming Carnival Age Champion for 2020.
Thank you, Cooper. Please congratulate 17 years boys winner, Geordie Cassidy.
Thank you, Ms. Bose and Mr. Forrester. I would now like to invite Mrs. Ali Jeffries, Dean of Students for Year 12, and Mr. Rick O'Connor, Head of School, to the stage to announce and present the Senior Cultural Excellence Award.
The Cultural Excellence Award recognises an outstanding contribution to culture, community and the arts at Murrumba State Secondary College. This student has consistently demonstrated commitment to a wide range of cultural activities and pursuits across the year. And the winner of the 2020 Cultural Excellence Award for Senior Secondary is Sarah Bissett.
Thank you, Ms. Jeffries and Mr. O'Connor. I now welcome to the stage Ms. Melissa Jones, Leader of Learning Junior Secondary, and Mr. Alistair Watt, Deputy Principal, to announce and present the winners of the Tri-Challenge Cup.
Thank you, Caitlin. The Tri-Challenge Cup recognises the House participants in an annual series of competitive events in each of the cultural, sporting and academic domains. All students represent their house and participate in a range of challenges against students from other houses. This year, unfortunately, we were unable to hold a cultural challenge. However, the 2020 Academic Tri-Challenge Cup was contested by teams from each house. Teachers certainly provided a wealth of knowledge and put the students to the test with a range of quizzes, activities and challenges. It was wonderful to see a sea of colour from each of the houses. The winning house of the Academic Tri-Challenge Cup was Bragg. I would like to invite the leaders for Bragg to the stage to accept the award. As with most things this year, our 2020 Sporting Challenge also did not run as per usual. After being postponed twice, we were finally able to hold this event on our last day of school for Term 3. The Sporting Challenge is always a favourite event among students, particularly our traditional ant bed race. Students and teachers participated in a range of physical challenges to earn points for their house. The winning house of the Sporting Tri-Challenge Cup was Burnett. I would like to invite the leader for Burnett to the stage to accept the award. Thank you, Ms. Jones. I would now like to invite to the stage the Leader of Learning, Senior Secondary, Matt Plecker, Mr. Matt Plecker, and Mrs. Lexi Boswell, Deputy Principal, to announce and present the awards for our traineeship programs.
School-based apprenticeships and trainees are students who undertake training in the workplace and with a training organisation in their chosen apprenticeship or traineeship while continuing to study towards their Queensland Certificate of Education. These students attend work one day each week and complete on and off the job training. Commencing an SAT is a big commitment and students must have the support of the employer, the school, the supervising registered training organisation and a parent or caregiver. Please hold your applause until all award recipients have been announced. Those students who have completed their certificate qualification are Gabriella Bartolome, Certificate 3 in Business. Caitlin Bloomfield, Certificate 3 in Hospitality. Avi Brooks, Certificate 3 in Business Admin. Samuel Chalakos, Certificate 2 in Automotive Electrical Technology. Joe Craig, Certificate 3 in Scaffolding. Hannah Harper, Certificate 2 in Community Pharmacy. Kayla Hicks, Certificate 3 in Hospitality. Tay Ito, Certificate 3 in Business. Erica Russell, Certificate 3 in Sport and Recreation. Hannah Sayer, Certificate 3 in Design Fundamentals. Chelsea Woolard, Certificate 3 in Business. Seth Willis, Certificate 3 in Business. Thank you, students.
Thank you, Mr. Plecker. I would now like to welcome to the stage Mr. Rick O'Connor, Head of School, and Mr. Paul Pengelly, Principal, to announce and present the special awards.
Thank you, Cooper. The special awards are the pinnacle of this ceremony and represent and acknowledge some of the highest performing students in a number of different domains. The first special award for this ceremony is the Senior All-Rounder Award. The prize has been kindly donated by Caltex, who recognise students for their contributions to their school and their community. The Senior All-Rounder Award is awarded to the top student in senior secondary across the cultural, academic and sporting domains. It acknowledges the students who are involved in a range of activities and pursuits across all three domains throughout the year. These students are genuinely involved in a broad range of activities. The students are not necessarily excel in any particular domain, but rather perform at a very high level across all three. Please hold your applause until all of the nominees have been announced. The finalists for the Senior Secondary All-Rounder Award are Jolieanne Cruz, Molly Matthews, Ben Parsons, Francis Tran. Please congratulate the nominees for the Senior Secondary All-Rounder. And the winner of the 2020 Senior Secondary All-Rounder Award is Jolieanne Cruz. The second special award for this ceremony is Senior Community Spirit Award. The award and prize has been generously donated by the Murrumba State Secondary College P&C Association. The Senior Community Spirit Award goes to the senior student who has consistently demonstrated key community and citizenship attributes through their actions and involvement in activities and events across the college throughout the year. Please hold your applause until all of the nominees have been announced. The finalists for the Senior Community Spirit Awards are Caitlin Carr, Andrew Grennan, Francis Tran, Owen Ventry. Please congratulate the nominees. The 2020 Senior Community Spirit Award goes to Owen Ventry. The third special award for this ceremony is the Senior Leadership Award. This award recognises the senior student that has demonstrated outstanding leadership capabilities throughout the year. They are a role model to other students and have been actively involved in a range of college activities in a leadership capacity. They demonstrate a willingness to work with a range of students and staff across the college and have a proactive approach. The finalists for the Senior Leadership Award are Mssc Bettel, Caitlin Carr, Madison Lane, Cooper Milne, and Owen Ventry. Please congratulate the finalists. A student who has demonstrated outstanding leadership skills throughout the year and is the recipient of the 2020 Senior Leadership Award is Mssc Bettel. The final special award for this evening is the Ventia Spirit of Marumba Award. This award and prize has been kindly donated by Ventia. The Spirit of Marumba Award is presented to the student in the college throughout their actions has best exemplified the college values of respect, resilience, pride, community and quality learning. This student has demonstrated excellent behaviour in class, gives 100% effort to everything, wears their uniform proudly every day, accepts feedback and advice and works hard to improve and or change, sets a positive example for other students, is polite, respectful and mature in all interactions with other staff, students and community members. Please hold your applause until all nominees have been announced. The finalists for the Spirit of Marumba Award are Caitlin Carr, Tiana McElgott, Emily Tate, Nerys Williams. Please congratulate the finalists. The winner of the 2020 Spirit of Marumba Award is Caitlin Carr. Please join me in congratulating all of these students on their special awards tonight.
Thank you, Mr. O'Connor and Mr. Pengelly. I would now like to invite Ms. Boswell to announce our final awards, the Future Innovators and Long Tan Awards for this ceremony, and ask Mr. O'Connor to remain and present the awards.
Thank you, Caitlin. The Future Innovators Award is presented to the students that demonstrated innovation and learning in the fields of science, technology, engineering and maths. Being recognised as an ADF Future Innovator shows this student has what it takes to make a big difference in helping shape our nation's future. The winner of the Future Innovators Award for Year 12 is Nerys Williams. The Long Tan Award is presented to the student that has demonstrated leadership and teamwork within both school and the broader local community. At the same time, they display strong values such as doing one's best, respect for others, and mateship, characteristics that are integral to Australian society. The winner of the Long Term Award for Year 12 is Louise Bean. Please join me in congratulating these students.
This concludes the ceremony, and we would like to again acknowledge the efforts of the students this year.
Thank you for joining us.
It's still alive, got another earth and foot. Left a country boy named Johnny B. Good. You never ever learned to read or write so well, but if you play the guitar like we're ringing a bell, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Oh, Johnny B. Good. Sit beneath the tree by the railroad tracks, and you can see him sitting in the shade, strumming with the rhythm that the drivers made. When people passing by, don't stop and say, oh my, how the little country boy can play. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go, oh, Johnny, be good. Go,